The Japan we know today, seemingly modern, stable, and unified, was once a land of near-constant war. For nearly 100 years, the country was divided into dozens of factions vying for power. Amidst this chaos, a figure was born so bold, so brutal, and so visionary that he was nicknamed the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. A leader who dared to break with tradition, crush his enemies in an instant, and pave the way for the birth of modern Japan. This is the complete story of Oda Nobunaga, the man who initiated the process of unifying Japan. From his birth to his death, one of the most dramatic in samurai history. Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. I'm Rai, and in this video we'll explore the story of one of the most influential figures in Japanese history, Oda Nobunaga, the visionary leader whose courage, military strategy, and ambition changed the course of history for the land of the samurai. Many know him as the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven, a commander who conquered his greatest enemies without hesitation. But behind it all lies a far more complex story. It tells of his struggle to build a power from scratch, his battles with powerful families and clans, his military innovations that shook the Japanese war world, and his ambition to unite a country then torn apart by endless war. So, prepare yourselves, because today we'll delve into the life of Oda Nobunaga, from his controversial youth in Owari, his rise to prominence on the battlefield, to his dramatic end at Honno-ji. This is the complete history of Oda Nobunaga, the era changer who paved the way for the birth of modern Japan. Oda Nobunaga was born on June 23, 1534, in Nagoya Castle in Owari Province. He was the son of Oda Nobuhide, a minor but influential daimyo of the time. Nobunaga's childhood was far from peaceful. He grew up wild, eccentric, and disrespectful of tradition. He preferred playing with commoners, running around without etiquette, and often brought shame to his family at formal occasions. He was nicknamed the Fool of Owari. However, everything changed when his father died in 1551. During his funeral, Nobunaga displayed extreme disrespect by throwing incense ash carelessly. His most loyal attendant, Hirata Masahide, committed seppuku in protest. This event shook young Nobunaga's soul and became a turning point, leading him to take life more seriously. From 1551 to 1559, Nobunaga struggled to secure power within his clan. His brother Oda Nobuyuki and several relatives opposed him. Internal conflict continued for years until, in 1559, Nobunaga emerged as the sole ruler of Owari. At the age of 25, he finally received the recognition he had previously been denied. The year 1560 marked the beginning of Oda Nobunaga's reign. It was here that he achieved a victory that history will never forget. At the Battle of Okehazama, Imagawa Yoshimoto, one of the most powerful daimyo, marched towards Kyoto with an army of approximately 40,000. Nobunaga, meanwhile, had only about 2,000 troops. Defying logic, Nobunaga launched a surprise attack during a storm, targeting Yoshimoto's headquarters directly. The lightning attack succeeded and Yoshimoto was killed. The Imagawa army was destroyed and the world began to see Nobunaga as a real threat. In 1562, he forged a strategic alliance with Tokugawa Ieyasu. Both men were young, ambitious, and possessed of great vision. This alliance became one of the most lasting and stable in Japanese history. In 1568, Nobunaga marched on Kyoto after accepting an invitation from Ashikaga Yoshiaki, who sought to be appointed shogun. Nobunaga entered Kyoto almost unopposed and appointed Yoshiaki as the 15th shogun. But in reality, true power rested with Nobunaga. This was the first step towards his grand dream of unifying Japan. Once in Kyoto, Nobunaga had to confront various powerful forces that stood in his way. His first conflict was with the Asakura and Dazai clans. Both clans considered Nobunaga too dominant and a threat to their balance of power. A series of major battles ensued until in 1573, Nobunaga finally destroyed both clans. He also overthrew Ashikaga Yoshiaki, marking the end of the Ashikaga shogunate. His next enemy was the Iko-Iki warrior monk group, which held strongholds at Nagashima and Ishiyama Honno-ji. The battle against them was one of the longest and most grueling. After nearly 10 years, Nobunaga finally defeated them in 1580 and captured the Ishiyama Honno-ji fortress. Nobunaga also fought against the Takeda clan, one of the most feared samurai clans. At the Battle of Nagashino, 1575, Nobunaga introduced the revolutionary tactic of rotating riflemen. This tactic destroyed the legendary Takeda cavalry, marking a new era in Japanese warfare. Nobunaga was not only a warlord, he was also a major reformer. Between 1570 and 1582, he ushered in numerous changes that would impact Japan for centuries to come. He modernized the military by making the arquebus a key element of the army. This innovation completely transformed traditional samurai warfare tactics. Furthermore, Nobunaga introduced major economic reforms. He abolished certain feudal taxes, implemented a free trade system, and encouraged the growth of cities like Sakai and Azuchi. The culmination of his vision was the construction of Azuchi Castle in 1579. This castle was not just a fortress, but a magnificent, modern, and architecturally innovative symbol of new power. From here, Nobunaga prepared the final steps toward the unification of Japan. By early 1582, he had conquered much of central and eastern Japan. The country was virtually unified under his rule. Just as his dream was just a step away, tragedy struck. On June 21, 1582, Nobunaga stopped at Honno-ji Temple in Kyoto with a very small force. He was resting and awaiting reports from his generals leading the campaign. Without warning, the forces of Akechi Mitsuhide, one of his trusted generals, surrounded the temple in a sudden uprising known as the Honno-ji Incident. Unprepared and with barely any guards, Nobunaga was unable to resist. Realizing there was no way out, he resorted to seppuku while the temple was burned, and his body was never recovered. Nobunaga's death shook Japan, but his legacy did not end there. Toyotomi Hideyoshi continued his struggle, and Tokugawa Ieyasu completed it by establishing the Tokugawa shogunate. That's the life story of Oda Nobunaga, a leader who dared to challenge the times, shatter old traditions, and pave the way for a unified Japan. He is a symbol of ambition, innovation, and tenacity. Although his life ended tragically at Honno-ji, his influence never faded. Without Nobunaga, Japan might never have become the powerful nation we know today. And to this day, he remains remembered as a figure who changed the face of Japanese history forever. Okay everyone, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below to encourage me to create more content like this. Okay friends, I'm Rai, goodbye, see you in the next video.